Hey everybody, it's Brad Montgomery. It's part 2 in a series, Choosing a Top Business Motivational Speaker. Today's topic is expertise. So how do we look at that? When you're trying to choose somebody, how do you think of expertise? Well, the very first headline is subject matter. Do they know what they're talking about? Have they done the research? Have they written on it? Have they published on it? How do you know? Well, ask them or Google it. Either way. Make sure your speaker knows what they're talking about. But I'm telling you, in my experience, finding a speaker who's a subject matter expert is not as hard as a speaker who is an expert in the next topic, which is credentials and experience. Is your speaker any good? How do you know they're a good speaker? There's lots of people who have excellent subject matter expertise, but they're lousy at presenting. Think about your worst ever college professor, or as I like to pick on, my freshman year American history teacher. She knew American history just fine. She was just an awful teacher. How do you find somebody who's an expert presenter? Well, you look at how many programs have they presented? How long have they presented? Have they done it for a year or have they done it for 20 years? Have they presented dozens of programs or maybe even 100, or have they presented thousands of programs? This is important. This helps you know they're a real expert. What are my credentials? Well, as far as my subject matter credentials, I've published and I've blogged and I've written books. I went to Brown University, which I think maybe just proves that I know how to research. But to be honest, I don't think those credentials are nearly as rare as the credentials I have as a speaker, which is I'm a certified speaking professional, which is a hard-to-earn credential. I'm a member of the Speakers Hall of Fame, which means I was selected by my peers as one of the top speakers in the world. Proud of that. But I'm also very happy to point that out because it helps people who were checking me out as a potential speaker for their group. You realize, oh, this guy's been there and done that, and he's got the goods. He's got the expertise. Third topic within this expertise one is, are they able to make it relevant to your audience? Which is another way to say, are they able to tailor and customize to your group? This is really important because if your audience is sitting there thinking, this person doesn't understand what I am, what I do, why I do it, why I'm here, they're not going to be successful, are they? On the other hand, when your audience is sitting there going, oh, this person has been coached, they have done some research, they understand what I'm thinking and what my pains are and what my joys are, because they're talking about them. You want that, don't you? Another topic under expertise is, are they able to make things current? So if there's big news that everyone's thinking about and talking about and your speaker doesn't connect their topic to those big headlines, well, that's a shortcoming, isn't it? Heaven forbid your audience is, they're thinking like, doesn't he even know this is in the front page of the paper today? We don't want that. You want an expert who stays current and is able to connect their topic to your audience and to current events. Also with expertise, let's talk about takeaways. It is totally reasonable for you to ask your speaker, what will my audience get out of spending 60 or 90 or 3 hours, 90 minutes or 3 hours with you? What's the ROI? What are their takeaways? And are they practical? If your speaker can't answer that question, that they're the wrong speaker for you. Yes, your audience craves a certain amount of entertainment and, oh, that was painless or even really fun. But also you want to make sure they walk out the door going, you know what, I needed to hear that because I'm doing that starting now. When you're talking about expertise, I think it's reasonable to check into your potential speaker's reputation and credibility. What do their peers say about them? What do their past clients say about them? Which leads us to the last point, is you ought to be asking for testimonials. Hey, potential speaker, can you send me letters from recent past clients and also people that maybe you worked for 10 years ago? I want to know, have you made clients happy consistently for years? And you know, now in the age of video, given that we all have fancy cameras in our pockets, it wouldn't be crazy to ask your speaker, do you have testimonial videos? Can I see recent clients talk about what you do? And by the way, it never hurts my feelings when people say, Well, the video's nice, but I want to call them. I'm going to ask some hard questions and some follow-ups. Oh man, the more questions you ask me to prove my expertise, the happier I am, because I know when choosing a top motivational speaker, especially one for business, if you do your due diligence, I know if you do it on me, I have a really good chance that we're going to work together. All right. Thank you. We've got more videos coming up. There's 3 more videos on tips about choosing a top business motivational speaker. If you want to just shortcut right now, look me up, bradmontgomery.com. I'd love to talk to you and your organization to help you get your people to where they deserve to be. And if you want to talk about my expertise, well, let's do it. Make it a great day.